What is failure to protect in a California CPS case? Failure to protect is a very broad and general term. It's like a catch-all phrase that CPS utilizes to try to file petition in court and or remove a child from a parent's care. But essentially what it comes down to is this. Essentially any conduct that a parent performs that causes some sort of failure to protect, such as if you ignore your child after your child has injuries, or if you ignore your child and not address their medical needs, or if you ignore the child and not feeding your child properly, giving them proper nutrition and leading them to have some sort of medical concerns. If you ignore your child and your child suffers an injury, if you ignore your child and your child suffers some sort of emotional trauma. Essentially what this failure to protect comes down to, it's did you know about this particular situation that arises, and what did you do about it? Did you do nothing, or did you address it? If the child has ADHD and you worry about it and you are aware of it, and the child is causing harm to himself, or others, and you continue to do anything and led to the child being harmed or others being harmed, then essentially you knew about the conduct and you failed to protect. However, what constitutes as knowledge? That's going to be typically the big issue. And were you providing an opportunity to do so? That's going to be a big litigation issue, and that's what needs to be addressed with the court. Oftentimes, Child Protective Services will come in there and they'll make an allegation of failure to protect. But at the same time, how can you have failed to protect if you didn't know about what to protect? Sometimes facts or situations are fabricated due to, let's say we're dealing with teenagers. Lying because they didn't get what they want, so they fabricate some sort of concern, whether they were touching inappropriately, whether that you hit them, whether that you didn't take them to the doctor or take care of them, or etc. Even though this is clearly not true, and this is the first time you're hearing about it. This is where it gets kind of concerning. This is where you want to make sure you contact a California CPS defense lawyer to be properly equipped, to be able to defend yourself, but also know what to expect, because the overall goal is to make sure and show to the court that you didn't fail to protect. And even if the judge does say you failed to protect, we want to make sure you still get a chance to reunify upon that removal. At Shaw 3 Law Firm, we're here to help and guide you.